All right, guys, what we got here is a Hyster h360. This is a beast of a forklift. The customer complaint is no heat. I've already been here. I've already looked this one over, but we're going to go through a little bit of the diagnostic process. So first thing you want to go in is you want to check. I've had cases of no heat complaints being just the switch broken. Now this knob is loose, but it clicks, it works. So that's probably not the problem. It doesn't feel crunchy, it doesn't feel gritty. So what you'll do is you'll put it on the highest speed, where that's usually no blower motor resistor, and if there isn't a problem with the power circuit, it will work. This one did not. Next thing you want to do is you're going to want to check your fuses, check your relays. It happened to be in this machine where the fuses are behind this panel. I checked the fuse. It has a 25 amp fuse. It is blown. So you pop a fuse in it, you can hear the blower motor try to turn, grind, whatever. You know that that's probably the case. However, on this machine, to get at the blower motor, it's on the bottom of the cab. So they give you a jack bar. You can either manually jack them, or a lot of the newer ones have the electric feature. So all you'll have to do is hit this button, it'll jack up. Now the new blower motor, they're dual drive blower motors, so they have fans on each side. The new one spins nice, has a plug and a blower motor resistor built in. The resistor is just kind of a cheap deal on this. So let's get the cab up. Now, pro tip, check the cabs for items, because when you tilt this thing, it's going all the way over. Stuff like this will absolutely break windows. Guys are good at hiding stuff in there, forgetting stuff, leaving stuff on the dash, stuff like that. So what I do, and make sure when you're tilting it, you have the door shut, there's nothing on the other side, stuff like that. So let's hit it up. You hear the pump loading up. Here's your latches. Now guys, they want you to go the whole way over. Also, you see how the front forks, you got to make sure they're tilted. All right, so we're there. Anyway, if you don't have these tilted right, you can see how they can hit the cab. We are close, but no hitting. So you want to make sure of that. Tilt your forks, everything like that. So the blower motor is actually under this panel. I'm gonna bring that out. You know, you got a few lines you have to release, a few bolts. I'm gonna bring that out, and then we'll kind of bring you guys back, and I'll show you the blower motor inside. All right, guys, so you pull those 3 top bolts. Now you got your box nut. Now all these screws got to come out to get at the blower motor. So I'm gonna pull those out, and I'll bring you guys back a little bit after I do that. Really not too much to us. All right, guys, so I got it out. There's 4 screws that go in from the front. What they're using is looks like a GM style actuator to control the heat valve. You'll have to unscrew that from the front, and a little thermostat they're using. Now, something to get caught up on, the blower motor pigtail itself can only go one way, but these 4, they're not labeled, they're not anything. So make sure you pay attention to where they go. It looks like the proper way they want you to disconnect all this. Probably most techs would order a whole heater box, but we're not doing that today. All right, guys, we got her all buttoned up and back together. Here's the old one. This sounds a little crispy. It's done. So same thing to bring it down. You want to, it's just like a bottle jack. You want to lower. There's some Gorilla had over tightened it. Then you want to bring it down, and you see the latch. Now that latch, you gotta pull it to get down, because it'll go to a certain point and stop, but you gotta pull it to get past there. I might have to put you guys down to do that. Not a huge fan of that wire somebody ran though. See how it goes past the first click, and then once it gets down here, it's going to go in, but you have to pull this release out, and let's see if I can do it with 2 hands. There we go. And you'll see it go down in the catches. Fully lowered. Alright, so let's get up in there. Let's see how we did. Hey, the great part about it is you give the cab a little cleaning too. Oh yeah, look at all that funk that blew out. Sounds great. Mini, we are done.